Start clapping right now for Muhammad Ali.
Alrighty. That is my real name. That is my birth name. I've had it since birth. People don't believe me sometimes. They're like, how can you prove it to me? Well, I got my ID. You won't guess how many times I've caught hell for that. After September 11th, I was in 7th grade. You'd think there'd be like a cool down period, you know, after a major terrorist attack. Not for a group of 7th graders. They bust out the terrorist jokes the next day. I was like, damn, can we bury the bodies first? Now, I am not Middle Eastern. I am interracial. And that means that my parents are two different races. My mom is white, my dad is black. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. I didn't do anything, but okay. And yeah, so growing up like that in Georgia was pretty rough. I was never black enough for the black people. The white people kind of accepted me a little bit, but you know, they really accepted me to ask me, hey, can I say the N-word? I can't give you that permission. I'm a guest on that account. I am not the administrator. And I had black friends, and they would always say, man, you don't sound black, you don't look black. I'm like, well, how do you want me to sound? Do you want me to bust out the African? And that as black as it gets, yeah? They'd bust out laughing, of course. I think they mostly kept me around to talk to the cops. As like a cop translator. I'm sorry, officer. We'll keep down the music. Let's see. All right. I do really want to thank everybody for coming out on Tuesday. I didn't know we were gonna have this many people, but I really appreciate it. I'm glad I can come out and make some people laugh. I love making people laugh. If you think about it, we all started out in a porno that nobody cared to film. So I just want you guys to think about that for a second. Now, my porno that I was born in was an interracial porn, and I cannot watch that. I cannot watch interracial porn at all. I am married. I am married to a man. I came out of the closet 2 years ago to my mom, and first she was like taken aback, and she was like, oh. And I was like, I thought she was about to cry or something. And then she starts laughing, and then I'm like, what is so funny? And then she begins to roast me, saying, what do you do when the GPS tells you to go straight? And my life has been a lot of that from her. She also says, tell it to me again, but tell it to me straight. She loves making jokes. That's where I get my humor from. But that's all I have to say, and I just want to thank you all for coming out, and I appreciate it. So you guys have a good night.
Keep it going for the Muhammad Ali.